Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. So today we're talking about extended forehand plays. So balls where we have to get outside our body. We're running hard to our left. We're going to field the ball. What type of footwork do I use to get rid of this ball? I get asked this question a lot, and so we're going to look at Javy Baez again because he's one of my favorite fielders, but not just because of that. It's because he's really, really good. So here's a ground ball to his left. He's going to field this ball. He's going to turn inside and throw. Now there's really two ways to make this play, okay? So the first way is to do what he just did right there. You turn inside towards the field, right, towards home plate. So you're going to turn this way. Now the other way to make a play when you're extended, you're running hard, you're extended, it's really hard to slow your momentum down. The other way is you're going to turn towards the outfield grass. You're going to turn glove side, you're going to reverse turn and throw it, all right? Now it's important to figure out and understand, when do I make the play like this? When do I make it and turn inside? And when do I turn outside? So it's actually pretty simple. Here's the general rule. As I'm ranging here to my left, right, and I'm running, and now I put my glove down to field it. If I field the ball in front of my body, right, so if I field the ball in front of my body this way, then I'm going to turn inside. All right, if I can get it in front of my body, it's easier for me to turn this way. If I get it behind my body, so I extend and my glove is not in front, but it is behind my body, I'm going to use the ball's momentum to turn me that way. All right? So it's all about using the ball's momentum. If it's in front of me, well then I'm going to go this way, because I'm not going to take the ball in front of me and then go back that way. It just doesn't make sense, right? I'm going to turn here. So we've talked about footwork in the past, right to left, left to target. It works on any play. So once we establish, okay, I'm catching this ball out in front of me. I'm not going to reverse. I'm going to turn inside. I'm going to take my right foot and I'm going to go to my left. Now I'm going to take my left foot and go to my target. Now he does a four-step. It all depends on how much time you have. If you don't have much time at all and you've got to get rid of it, it's right to left, left to target, throw. Here he has time, so it's right to left, left to target, right to left, left to target, and throw. Right? He just gets them. So part of being a good infielder is having a good internal clock, understanding the speed of the runner, the speed of the ball. Some infielders have a better feel of this than others. But when you have a good feel of this, you'll understand, do I go 2 steps? Do I go 4 steps? Right? Typically, the longer you play, the more situations you're put in, the better your internal clock becomes. Okay, so let's talk about some other things. As I'm reaching for this ball, I want to do as much as I can to get low. Okay, these are tough plays. When I go extended forehand or extended backhand, I've got to be able to get down low. It's a lot tougher than when the ball's hit right at me, but I want to sink my hips. I want to try to get my eyes as close as I can to the ball. I always want to feel like my eyes are behind my glove. And it might look easy, but when you're on a sprint like this, it can be very difficult to play low. Most players play really, really high on these plays, but the really good ones are able to get down low. After I feel this again, you see the footwork. At the same time, I'm bringing the ball to the middle of my body. So every ball comes to the middle of my body. Forehand, backhand, two-handed play on a routine ball. Middle of my body. It's always bring the ball to the middle as my right's going to my left. Again, notice how the feet aren't crossing over. He's not stepping behind. He's just going right to my left. You never have 2 feet on the ground at the same time. Actually, right here he has no feet on the ground. Right? So never 2 feet on the ground at the same time. Right to left, left to target. Okay, now, like I said, if he had to get rid of it quickly, you can throw it right here. But he's going to go again. Right to left, left to target. If you didn't see our other video on Javy Baez and infield mechanics, go check it out. But almost everything stays the same, even though this is a completely different play. Notice how takes the ball out of his glove, fingers on top. We talked about if you're standing in water up to your waist, don't let the ball get wet. You pull it back like you would a bow. You get into this V position with your arm. Helps you repeat your mechanics. Helps take stress off your arm. If you're an infielder that's at a younger level, let's say you're a high school infielder, I want to get into this position. This position aesthetically, when I'm looking at infielders, if I'm recruiting infielders, that's what I want to see. Keep this in mind. I get this question a lot from high school players, and especially from their parents. When I talk about a lot of stuff, they'll say, you know, what does it really matter what he looks like as long as he makes the play, right? Isn't that the most important, making the play? My answer is typically this. In the major leagues, the most important thing is to make the play because they're getting paid to make the play. In college, the most important thing for the team is to make the play because you're going to win or lose ball games if you make the play. But when it comes to the player, yes, as a player, I want to help the team win, no doubt about it. But if you're looking at it from the perspective of playing at the next level, if you're a high school player, right? Yeah, I want to make the play to help my team win. But if I want to play in college, if I want to play at the next level, that means that colleges have to come and watch me, right? Coaches have to come and watch me. They have to evaluate me, and they have to assess what type of player I am at my current level, but what type of player will I be at their level. And they're used to seeing players at their level. Typically, they're used to seeing infielders maybe not look like Javy Baez, but most high-level infielders are going to display some of these actions. And so they want to see, you know, they're used to seeing those actions, and that's what they want to see. That looks nice to the eyes. And so if you do stuff that doesn't look anything like this, but you still make the play, they're called actions. I've seen a lot of coaches look at guys and go, man, I don't like those actions. And now all of a sudden they start to think, I don't know, can this guy play at the next level? And so it is important to look the part, not just always make the play if you want to play at the next level. And there's going to be a lot of times where coaches come and watch you play. You know, you come recruit an infielder, he might not get a single ball the whole game. The only time you might see him field the ball and throw it across the infield is during infield warm-ups. That's it. And so everyone's going to feel that play. I mean, if you miss a ball rolled to you by the first baseman, we've got some bigger problems, right? And so they're going to look at you and say, okay, I didn't see this guy field a ground ball the whole game, but what do his actions look like? Do those look like actions that, you know, I'm used to seeing at the college level? And so that's why it's important to look the part. Yes, make the play, but you've got to look the part. Your actions have to look like other good infielders. So hopefully that makes sense. So I'll throw up another video of what turning glove side looks like, turning towards the outfield. But just remember, the ball dictates which play you use. If you catch it in front, it's inside. You catch it behind, it's outside. One last point before I leave. Forgot to mention this. If you feel the ball outside your body, right? So right here, he's reaching to get this. It's outside his body. Right? It's not within your shoulders. It's outside. It's a one-handed play. One mistake I see a lot of infielders make is they always want to use two hands, right? They've been yelled at for most of their lives. Two hands, two hands, two hands, two hands, two hands. Right? Anytime they miss a ball, everyone starts screaming at them, two hands. Two hands only work on a ball in the middle of your body, within your shoulders, within your framework. Outside your body, you've got to go one hand. I've got more range. I can extend more when I go one hand. When I bring my other hand, I start to lose some of that range. I'm able to use my glove, make last-second adjustments much easier when I'm on the run and I just use one hand. Same in the outfield, right? As an outfielder, if I'm on the run, I'm making an extended catch, I use one hand. If I'm in the infield, I use one hand. So you have to practice this. You have to be used to doing this. You have to be comfortable using one hand. See, a lot of infielders that are not comfortable, they never practice. They always want to go to two hands, and they struggle on balls once they get outside the framework of their body because they don't like using one hand. Right? This one-handed play, this is not a spectacular highlight play. I mean, it's a nice play, but you should feel comfortable enough that when you go one-handed, it should feel routine. Right? The goal is to make the routine play routinely. That's what the best players do. They make the difficult play look easy. And they make the easy play look easy. Right? Some players make the easy play look difficult. So that's when you don't feel confident using one hand. Hopefully that makes sense. That's all we got today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you out. Go check out all our other videos in our defensive playlist. I've been making videos on defense for a long time. I really like it. You can say I'm kind of passionate about infield defense. Thank you to our patrons on Patreon for supporting the channel. We really appreciate that. If you'd like to be a patron, help support the channel, I'm going to put the link up here in a second. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all of our videos once they are uploaded live. And check out our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/AntonelliBaseball. If you enjoy baseball and enjoy video games, go check us out over there. We're playing MLB The Show 20, streaming a lot of games. Maybe I'll play against you. We'll see. That's all we got. Good luck. Stay safe. We'll talk to you later.